the retinacular test is going to be one that we're going to do to determine or find out if there really is tightness at the PIP joint. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold that PIP relaxed, and we're going to try to have them do flexion of the DIP. So if they would flex down, okay, that's going to be a normal test. If we were to have them, for some other, we have a relaxed PIP and they're unable to move that DIP joint, we're then going to have them flex the PIP a little bit, which we have now, and have her redo the test and see if she can flex that DIP. See if you can flex. And we have flexion with that. So what we're looking for, what a positive is going to be, is if the when we have PIP flexion, if the DIP is allowed to flex at that point, we're going to consider it to be the retinacular is tight. But if when we have that PIP flexed, if the DIP still doesn't flex, then we're going to be concerned that there is joint capsule tightness going on there. So it's kind of similar to the Bonnell-Littler test. It's just a different joint that we're focusing on. The last tendon test that we have for the fingers is going to be the long finger flexion test. This is going to be done if we're thinking that there's flexor digitorum profundus or superficialis tendon or a nerve compromise. So in this test, we're going to have the hand supinated, and we're going to hold the finger down, exposing that DIP. So whichever finger it is that we're dealing with and focusing on. So we're going to have them in like this. There we go. Supination. We're going to hold down the finger that we want to be testing. So we're going to, again, for the purpose of this video, we're going to do the index finger. So we're going to hold down the finger, keep it very straight. We're going to let the DIP be exposed. So hard to do on little fingers. Okay? And then we're going to have them flex the DIP. So see if they can flex. There we go. If they are unable to flex the DIP, though, we're going to be concerned about flexor digitorum profundus and or nerve compromise. If we then move down and let them expose the PIP and do the same thing, so try to flex your finger. If they're unable to flex at the PIP joint, we're going to be worried about flexor digitorum profundus, flexor digitorum superficialis, and the nerve compromise. So the difference basically is if we're unable to get the DIP flexion, we're looking at just the flexor digitorum profundus and or a nerve. If we're unable to get the proximal one to also flex, we're then going to add in the flexor digitorum superficialis to that.